City View Church, Pastor Jeremiah here, and I just wanted to encourage you this week, something that God's been encouraging me with. Last Sunday's sermon in our series, No Ordinary Man, as we look at Jesus through the book of Mark, one of my favorite passages came up. You know, it's that one of those places where Jesus, he would get away and he'd spend quiet time with his own Father. And for me, anytime those times are mentioned, it's mentioned multiple times throughout each gospel. It speaks to me saying, okay, if Jesus needed to get away and spend time with his Father, how much more do I? In Mark chapter 1, verse 35, we saw that it says that in the early morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, went to a secluded place, and was there praying. And I just thought, man, if Jesus needed to get away, how much more do I? What is it that I need? And what can I learn? And what are some things that I can apply to my life? And what are some things that I could share with you? And so last Sunday, I shared about how Jesus, he found an uninterrupted time, a time where he could get away and be alone and be quiet. When is that for you? For Jesus, it was either early in the morning or it was late in the evening. We see that throughout the Gospels. The second thing I saw was that Jesus found a designated place. He found a place that was perfect for him. Where is that for you? Multiple times this week, or even Sunday after the message, people came up to me and said, Jeremiah, I know exactly where that place is for me. Somebody called me the other day and said, Jeremiah, my place is in my backyard under my patio, and I just sit and I'm quiet. Where is that for you? Is it your closet? Is it downstairs? Is it outside? Where is that for you? And the third thing I saw is Jesus, he was intentional on purpose. He went to pray. So what is that? What's your purpose? Why are you getting away? Why do you need it? And here's some things. Why do we need this? Why do we need to recharge? And what are some practical ways on how I can recharge my own soul? And the first thing that I brought up, I had 4 things that I said. The first is reevaluate your schedule. What's your schedule like? Does your schedule even allow for you to pause for a moment? Does it even allow for that? Or are you so busy going from one thing to another, to another, to another? You know, if you're so busy to pause, maybe you're too busy for God. And if you're too busy for him, that's a dangerous place to be. Maybe you're a parent. Are you teaching your kids busy habits? Are you teaching your kids things that you're teaching them priorities right now, and you're teaching them some things are more priority than others? You know, if you prioritize sports and activities and other things over God, over going to church, over serving, you might want to reevaluate those things. Or maybe you're so busy, maybe you're serving and volunteering in so many different places, and maybe you need to just sort of think, but what is the best for my time? You see, Jesus didn't do everything. He didn't have time. But he did the most he could with the time that he had. The second thing I said, eliminate distractions. Are there distractions in your life that are keeping you from hearing from God? What are they? What do they look like? Have you defined them? Have you sort of thought in yourself going, you know what, this is a distraction? Evaluate those. The third thing, if you want to recharge and really do a self-check on your own self, the third thing I said is do something that fills you. Do something that recharges and re-energizes you. And we're all different. It could be as simple as a cup of coffee outside. It could be hanging out with friends. It could be going on a hike. It could be taking a nap. I don't know what recharges you, but you've got to find that. And the fourth and final, and I think most important thing, is be quiet. Find time to be quiet. That's what Jesus did. He went away to a secluded place and he prayed there, and he spoke to his Father. Be quiet. Pause long enough to hear from God. Pause long enough to hear from him. Hear the voice of your Heavenly Father who has so much to tell you. City View, if you missed last Sunday's sermon, I want to encourage you to watch it or listen to it. The links are here in this email. God bless you, and I can't wait to see you this Sunday as we continue our series, No Ordinary Man, and we look at Jesus and how he will go through anything to get to you.